I see pride. I see power. I see a bad mother who don't take no crap of nobody.
You really see all that?
Yeah, man. But it's not about what I see. It's about what you see.
I hope you got your guesses in for what this movie is, but we're just gonna jump into it. This movie was Cool Runnings. Honestly, this was one of my favorite movies because it's a movie about bobsledding. And I didn't really know what it was until I watched this movie back in the day, and I was obsessed. I remember there was this amusement park where I grew up, and it had like a bobsled ride, and every time we would go, I was like, I'm doing the bobsled so I can be like the cool running guys. But this movie, it was just very funny, it was entertaining, and basically it's just about the first ever Jamaican bobsled team. Everyone was like, Jamaica, bobsled, what is going on? And they just proved people wrong, and it was just such an inspiring movie. I laughed, but I laughed at so much stuff, so it was perfect. But the cool thing I did not notice until I watched it this time around and did a little research, what I didn't realize is when the bobsled crash happens in the movie, they actually took footage of the real Jamaican bobsled team back in the 1980s when they were in the Olympics. And they actually put that in the movie. So like when you're watching it, you're actually watching what happened in real life. And I was like, that's kind of cool because I'd never realized that until now. But yeah, this movie was entertaining. It was funny. My favorite is Sanka. He always cracks me up. Like he's always singing, making up songs. Jamaica, we got a bobsled team.
Enough people say, they can't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
Like, he's just funny. He has humor. There's like this guy who's bald in the movie who's part of the bobsled team, and Sanka and him don't get along first in the movie. So he says something to Sanka, and then Sanka's like, how about I draw a line through your head, and then you'll look like a butt. Like, he's just funny. And my Jamaican accent is terrible because I've never been, so I don't actually know what they sound like. I'm basing off the movie, and it's not very good. So bear with me. I'll try to stop doing it in this video.
How about I beat your butt right now?
How about I draw a line down the middle of your head so it looks like a butt?
Yeah, it was just really good. It has 2 thumbs up, thebomb.com. It has held up. It was amazing. It was just very entertaining. All the music and just getting excited with the characters as they were just getting laughed at by the other Olympic teams. And then to just come out with everyone's respect at the end of it. Like, oh my goodness. And of course, like at the end, I cried again. I don't know what it is, but it's still, like, it got me in my feels, and it was just a very good movie. They did amazing. This is, like, an older movie, too. I think it came out in the 90s, and I really love, there's this moment where one of the bobsled team members, he's, like, this rich kid, and his dad wants him to leave the team. He's like, I got you a job, like, you need to focus on something else, and he finds the confidence in the movie to stand up and be like, no, this is my life. I'm going to do what I want. And so one of the other bobsled members, they basically have him look in the mirror, and it's kind of like an inspiration thing, and I still use that to the day, except I don't cuss, so I don't say the bad word in it, so I leave that part out. But it's just so inspiring, and I could be having a bad day, and I'm like, okay, let me say my little Cool Runnings mantra, and I will feel better. But yes, this movie held up. So funny, so good, just a good message about how anything you put your heart into, even if no one else believes you, you can conquer it. Like, just believe in yourself, essentially, because that's what this bobsled team, Jamaicans, did, and just stay true to yourself, too, because there was a part in the movie where the leader of the bobsled team, he was trying to make them act more like the Swiss team, because at the time the Swiss bobsled team was like the team to beat, like they were like A-game, like the best team, and so he was trying to make Jamaica like them. And then Sanka, my guy, he's like, yo, we're not them, we're from Jamaica, we got to do it our way or else it's not gonna work. And so they rediscover who they are and realize that they need to stay true to themselves. And this was just a really good message, so good, so funny. And I'm gonna have to add this on my movies to watch more often because I just feel inspired after watching this movie. So yes, if you have not watched Cool Runnings recently, watch it. Get some inspiration in your life. And yeah, it was really good. 2 thumbs up. They killed it. And I'm so happy this movie held up. Okay, I will see you in the next review. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.